It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja visuela y cuando le no viene ligado igualito que yuca. El pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo quiero.
No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de...
Oh yeah. Welcome one, welcome all, welcome to the 7:10 a.m. Halloween Spectacular, guys. How's everyone doing? Let's scooch this over a little bit here. All right, how's everyone doing this morning? We got sound, we got audio, we got the whole 9 yards, guys. We got everything right that could be. We're charged. We're ready to go. Happy Halloween, guys. Who's ready? Who's ready for some excitement? Who's ready for some tricks and not no treats, guys? Oh, no, wait a minute. Who's ready for treats and not no tricks? Who's going to go out egging cars? Who remembers that as a kid, guys? Who went out and egged cars and toilet papered people's houses? I remember I was dating a gal a long time ago. I was like, was I even 21 yet? I might have been 21. No, I don't think I was 21 yet. I was 20. And I was dating a gal, and we went over to her house, and her parents were out of town, and someone had TP'd her house. I remember there was this toilet paper everywhere, and it was crazy, and she was so upset about it. I remember that specifically. So upset. Oh man. Oh, Supernova Mike, he's like, hey, yeah, that's the way we did it back in the day, guys. That's the way we did it. You know it's the morning when you when you start coughing. You know you're getting the day going right, guys. Welcome one, welcome all, guys. Welcome to the 7:10 a.m. Wakey Wakey Morning Show. Smoke 'em if you got 'em, guys. What this is the craziest morning show you've ever found, guys. This ain't your mama's morning show. Oh, no, guys. We do all, well, maybe if your mama's cool and she smokes a lot of pot, this is definitely your mama's show, guys. All right. We got a lot to get into today. We are going to be talking the creepiest trick-or-treat tales of all time, guys. Who went trick-or-treating? Who has some weird stories when they were kids going to somebody's house? I've had my old house toilet papered and laughed about it. Hey, good morning, Eric. Good morning. Well, we're getting the roll call here in a minute. Yeah, who remembers going out trick-or-treating as a kid? I do. Who remembers going to that one house, unsuspected, and that weirdo? Hey, kids, what you going as? All of a sudden, I turned into Bill Cosby. Hey, kids, why don't you eat this? Here's a pudding pop. Come on inside. Don't go trick-or-treat at Bill Cosby's house. No. Don't do it. It's not worth it, kids. It's not worth it. Oh man, last year this house on my I gave the adults shots. Heck yeah, that's a good way to do it. Jello shots for the adults, trick-or-treating for the kids. That's the way to do it. Halloween's a great night for tricking. I told you not to make money that way no more, Chris Zucchini. You're better than that. Stop doing it. Hanging out in Hollywood and Vine too much. I sound like Fat Albert with a cold today. I left the way I don't have a cold, but Fat Albert would if he was me. Oh, I do still have those pictures, Anthony. I should post them up. I forgot. I need to find them. Where the heck? I think they're on the thing. Anyway, guys, let's get into roll call. Hey, if you want to be part of roll call, part of the Dank Nation, all you got to do is throw up some comments, guys, and you will get a shout out. The Hollywood billionaires. Do you have the Rich Man app? There's a girl I work with who he's like middle aged, I guess, probably like in her late 30s, which I guess isn't middle aged. And she's not happy in her lot in life, I guess. So she's looking for a rich man. That's what she always says. I'm going to find me a rich man, and he's just going to do his thing. And so I've created in my head like she has a rich man app that she opens up, and she can find the rich man, where the rich men are hanging out. Is that what you got, Chris Zucchini? You got the Rich Man app? All right, guys. Let's get into this. We got a roll call. What do you need to do to be part of roll call? What do you do that need to be part of the Dank Nation? You just throw up and say, hey, I'm here. Good morning, guys. How are you? That's all you need to do. Blow up those comments. Let me know, guys, where you are. Let's get into it. All right, Danksters assemble. That's right, it's roll call. It's roll call, kids, and it's time. All right, let's get into this roll call for Halloween. First up, we got Fight for Freedom Chantel, and she's going as, I'm just going to give you guys costume ideas off the top of my head as I read off roll call. Chantel is going as, oh, hey, a new game, guys, new game. I am going to use my psychic abilities to pick what I think each and every one of you is going as for Halloween, or what I think you should go as for Halloween. All right, first up, Chantel, Fight for Freedom. First comment in there. They are going at, Rosie, I'm doing something. You got to go to the bathroom now? We're having fun, Rosie. We're having fun. Wait for roll call. You got to wait for roll call. All right. Sorry, guys. Rosie's got to go to the bathroom. All right. Let me see. Chantel, you are going as one of the bad guys from the Christmas Story. One of the robbers who jump over the fence. Ah, Black Bart. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I predict Chantel is going as. Harley is going as Willy Wonka. That's right, Harley. You're going as Willy Wonka. Gas Biker, what's up, buddy? Gas Biker is going as Milli Vanilli. That's my prediction. Teresa Deller chats. Teresa Deller is going as Benjamin Franklin, guys. All right, Supernova Mike is going as Tim the Toolman Taylor. That's right, guys. That's right. Eric, our good friend Eric is going as John Gotti. All right, guys. Tim W is going as Rip from Yellowstone. These are my costume predictions, guys. These are my costume predictions. Tim W, Yellowstone. Chris Zucchini is going as Kid Rock. That's right. He's going to be Kid Rock, guys. Rosie Key. She's going as Mary Ann from Gilligan's Island. That's right, guys. Mike Means, my buddy Mike Means is going as Guar this year, guys. Mike Means, Merlin Public Media, he's going to be Guar this year, all of them. He's going to be all of the Guars. Oh, what else do we got? Who else is in here, guys? Get your name up. I'm giving out costume tips, guys. Get your name in here, guys. Get your name. All right. That's roll call for now, guys. Let me Let me. We'll still talk about it. Let me throw up a graphic here. I gotta let the dog out. Who let the dogs out? Who? I guess I am. I guess I'm letting the dogs out, guys. I'm doing it. All right. Hey, Halloween Wild Weekend drops are coming. Weekly drops, guys. They got Spin the Wheel, Make a Deal back down at the Healing Center, guys. If you wear a costume today and you go in, they're going to hook you up with a free gift, guys. Well, for a penny. You know how it goes. There she goes. All right, Rosie, go do your business. Yeah, I like that. Tim the Toolman Taylor for Nova Mike. I like that. Who did I say? This is going to Millie Vanilli. Oh man. Well, me and Rosie, guys, we got our costumes. So if you join us at the 420 show, guys, we go live at 410. We are doing a baked and unboxed Halloween edition. We got spooky Halloween treats to unbox and show you guys. And then we're giving away the monsters, guys. We're giving away the monsters of October. We're giving away the Elvira signed Punko Pop. So make sure you're throwing in hashtag Elvira, hashtag Halloween. We got the Halloween kit, guys, with autographs, Daniela Harris, all sorts of stuff, guys. Get in on that one, hashtag Halloween. And then hashtag the Daily Dank for the big ass Halloween prize, guys. So 3 prizes today, maybe 4. We're doing the treats and not the tricks today, guys. So we got appetizer plus the 3 main events happening today, guys. We're going to talk all sorts of Halloween stuff, stoner Halloween. You guys know how we do it. So join us at the 420 show today, guys. I'm excited about it. What are you doing, Rosie? Come on. We got a show to produce, Rosie. We don't got time for you to poop and bark at the city. I love Rosie. You guys know my issues with the city. We live literally right across the street from the city building, like not even 40 feet away. And when she goes poop, she'll stare at she'll mad dog the city workers, like as if she knows my issues with them. Yeah, she poops and mad dogs the city workers and barks at the ones I don't like, matter of fact. But she's a good dog. But at the same time, come on, Rosie. Come on, let's finish pooping. We got a show to produce. Yeah, so join us at 420, guys. We got a really, really good one. It's going to be fun. It's Halloween. What's everyone really going as? Me and Rosie, we got our couple's costume. We're going to be out and about a little bit, but we're going to show, we're going to do some crazy stuff today, guys. For the 100 likes that we got, we have been getting, man, me and Rosie, we got our costumes. We're going to go out and do some fun stuff. So you'll see that at the 710. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think you guys will enjoy. Okay, you all done? You all done pooping, Rosie? You all done doing your soft serve ice cream? Your soft serve ice cream? All right, guys. Let's get back to the show. Now that producer Rosie did her business. All right. Sorry about that, guys. You know, when you got to go, you got to go. Hey, at least it's not me. At least it's not me. Where are we at here? Let's get rid of my stupid face out of here. At least it's not me pooping while I'm talking to you guys. How awkward would that be? Hey, guys, hang on. Brian break. So I'm sitting here, guys, and I'm thinking. I wonder if anyone's ever done that on a live. Like they gotta go, but they're like live streaming or like maybe playing a game live or something. Where's Honey Nut Heroine? She spends a lot of time on Twitch. She would know. She would know if someone's done that before. That would be the worst. Brian says he's going as a homeless wiener. Oh, damn it. How did I miss the obvious? How did I miss the obvious? Oh, man. Oh, how did I miss the homeless wiener outfit? I'm telling you guys, if you guys like SpongeBob, me and Rosie here, we both got We got a SpongeBob kind of outfit going on. It's you guys will see. You guys will see. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. That'd be weird if Brian drops a deuce in his front yard during the show, staring at the city. I heard the reason you don't wear pants while doing the show is because the chair has a toilet built into it. Oh. So when I was, how old was I? I was probably like 19. I had this 76 Dodge van, and we were like, we were tweakers. And somebody told me that if you had a toilet in the back of the van, technically it's a domicile, kind of like your Breaking Bad. If you guys remember that, when Jesse lived in the RV and he's like, "This is my domicile. You need a warrant to get in here," something like that. So for a minute, we had one of those chairs in my van, toilet chair. No one ever used it, but like if we got pulled over, be like, "It's my domicile." Oh man, guys, you guys crack me up. All right, it's Halloween, guys. It's Halloween. It's Halloween. It's Halloweeny. That is correct. Oh, we ain't doing that. All right, guys, I'm excited. We are going to look at the creepiest trick or treats. We're going to look at some other Halloween stuff, guys. Let's get into. Let me pull up. Well, Halloween, guys. I just actually saw a interview with the Spirit Halloween CEO, and they were saying on MSNBC that Halloween shopping is up $2.8 billion from previous years, and out of the $6 billion that gets spent on Halloween, 2.8 billion of that goes just to costumes alone. There we go. Hang on, guys. So I thought we would look at some of the most trending to get us started, guys. What are the most popular costumes for 2023, guys? I guess we'll go with this list. Watch it be like some old lady list. The Teletubbies. The Teletubbies are the most popular. We find some weird Christian website where they're like, Moses is the most popular. All right, guys. So according to Angelio, the most popular costumes in the triangle. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, this is a weird. What's a triangle? Some kind of weird list. You got to be careful on the internet, guys. There's a lot of weird lists out there. The least of your worries are weird lists. That's what you guys are telling me. Let me see. All right. According to Spirit Halloween employees, guys. So this is from Spirit Halloween employers. We don't know nothing about that on this channel, do we? So according to Spirit employees, those ragtag group of people, the most popular costumes of 2023, guys, is going to be, you know what? They're saying Ken and Barbie. No. This is a generic list. So Ken and Barbie is pretty popular this year. It's a big one, guys. Definitely. It's one of the bigger items this year. They got a lot of stuff. You know, that Barbie movie came out, and it really, really took off, man. So you got a lot of kids. Hey, what's up? Back to retro. We're talking the most popular Halloween costumes of 2023. So according to Spirit Halloween employees, Bobby, hey Bobby, is the most popular, Ken and Barbie this year. I'm going to disagree. What I've been seeing, what I've been hearing on TV, because I don't know nothing about Spirit Halloween or anything like that. What I've been hearing through the rumor mill, guys, the Spirit Halloween rumor mill. So Ken and Barbie is pretty popular. But this year it seems like the theme costumes are really going. So we're talking your cops and con. We're talking your pirates. We're talking your horror stuff. What's a big one? Michael Myers. You can't go wrong. Freddy Krueger. Those are all good. You're talking more of like your group of stuff. I'm noticing this year a lot of people are doing group costumes more so than. Hang on 1 second, guys. Let me switch this up. They're doing group costumes more than other they'll come in for cop and con and let's switch this or pirate. The whole group will be a pirate, and so those are really the popular ones for kids. It's definitely Bluey. Bluey is a huge one. Mario, yeah, Super Mario, Kuda. Back to retro. Kratos is pretty popular. At least he was in the Mod Squad last Saturday. That was a good one, man. I love that the Mod Squad dressed up and they did the group have been the group ones. Yeah, definitely. You know what? And so I'm gonna go through some of my popular costumes, guys. The things that I think that people. I'm gonna give you some of my pro tips, guys. Things that I'm seeing, ideas that maybe people don't have. That you could kind of sneak in at the last minute and get. That's one thing about the Halloween stores, guys, is they got all this DIY stuff. You can put your own costume together. So why not be a zombie pirate? Instead of just being a pirate, be a zombie pirate, be a ghost pirate. Same with cop and con, man. If you're going to be a cop, why not be a zombie cop? Or why not be a Dracula cop? Or, those are the best ones when you mix and match. I have a friend, Rosa, who is going as Mars Attacks. She competes in all like the bikinis, not in bikinis, like she competes at a place called Bikinis, which is a weird like bikini bar. Anyway, she competes locally, and so yeah, she's going as Mars Attacks. It's going to be really good. What else have I seen? Original ideas that no one else is really doing. There's a little guy in Phoenix going as a pirate duck. That's kind of cool. My son is Spider-Man again this year. You know what, man? Do you guys remember that as a kid? Once you find that like groove that you want to be, like G.I. Joe was for me. I'm gonna be G.I. Joe this year. Every year you're kind of pretty much the same thing. That's what it sounds like, Harley. Like you said, he's going as Spider-Man. So now the question is, well, probably because he grew, I would imagine, in the last year. Did you have to buy a new Spider-Man outfit, or did he wear the one from previous years? That's the question. Did you save yourself some money? Oh, what else we got here, guys? So Bluey, the show, none of us probably know what this is, unless you got kids. There's a show called Bluey on Cartoon Network, I believe. Or Nickelodeon, one of them. I don't have small kids anymore, so I don't know. But Bluey is the most popular kids. I can see that definitely. As far as decor this year, guys, one thing I've noticed, and you know what? They are completely right. They're saying skeletons are a big one this year. They definitely are. I'm seeing people go more towards the skeletons, selling out of those than ever before. But man, decor, you want to talk decor, man, Spirit Halloween and all Halloween stores, not just Spirit, have a lot of decor this year, guys. They go on sale November 1st, 50% off. I'm headed up to a store, not local, because I've scattered them out and I've seen, we got someone at our door. What's going on? Don't they know we're live? There is someone at my door. Hang on, guys. Every time. All right, hang on. Hang on, guys. Sorry. Nope, there was a note. There's a note on my door. Mysterious. Oh. Oh, my neighbor lost her phone. and wants me to call it a couple times. Oh my goodness gracious! She probably thought I was asleep and left me a note. I don't know her phone number off the top of my head. Anyway, sorry guys. Sorry, we're doing a show. We're doing a show. All right. Let me see if I do have her number. Give me a second, guys. Sorry. Helping out my neighbor lady. Helping out my neighbor lady. What time was this? This was at 7:37. All right, guys. You know what? I'm just going to go live. I'm going to go live on this phone call. I don't know who this is we're calling. I'm thinking it's her, but we're going to go live, guys. Only on the Daily Dank. Did you guys hear that? At least it's 7:30 in the morning. Hopefully this is her. No one's answering. It must be her phone. Rival dispensary. What? How did that number get in my phone? All right, I called it. We'll call it one more time. Actually, you know what? Just in case it isn't her number, we won't call it a couple of times. All right. So skeletons are the big seller this year for decor. I definitely can see that. I'm definitely seeing a lot more like spooky stuff, your cobwebs. People are doing a lot of DIY, putting it together. What are some of your plans, guys? Blow up those comments. Who's going out trick-or-treating? Who's going to parties? Who's going down to like the lounge? I'm sure the lounge has got something going on. I'm excited today. Blow up those comments. Let me know. I'm going to dress up as a cross between Jared from Subway and Joe Biden. I'm going to make sure those kids have nightmares. I don't even know what to say. We don't talk politics, and this isn't talking politics, but a few years back, someone had a costume. And it was a girl, and she had a Joe Biden, one of those like guys who hang on your back. Have you seen those? But she put a Joe Biden mask on it, and she set it up to where he was sniffing her. So she would walk around, and she'd have Joe Biden sniffing her from behind. Whatever you think of the man, God bless you. I just thought that was funny. I don't want to get into politics. Are you going out? Nice, nice. If you guys missed it, Harley was Beetlejuice on the Halloween special they did on Saturday. Check it out. They all had great costumes, guys. If you love looking at nipples, watch it, guys. Not Harley's. Not Harley's. Kevin. I was very distracted by Kevin's nipples. I'll be honest. I was very, very, very distracted, Kevin. All right, guys. Rosie, just yuck. Oh, man, that's hilarious. All right, guys, I'm going to kill the no holiday season for me. What, Lonnie? You going to go out and get some candy, man? What's up, Lonnie? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you in here. All right, I'm going to kill the chat for a minute, guys, so we can share this. We're going to get into the creepiest trick-or-treat stories of all time. We've all, especially if you grew up in the 90s, 80s, 70s, there's a lot of, weirdos, especially out back then. You didn't have cameras. You didn't have all this type. So that, there's a lot of creepy stories. Go into that weird house to get candy, even though they probably didn't have candy. That's my favorite. Even though they probably didn't have any good candy. Darn well that that they let me see. Let me do this real quick. You know that you know your friends dared you. You did all that kind of stuff. And you'd go up to the house and the weirdo would come out and do his and kind of like do his thing and be weird to you. What's this? Enjoy ultimate TV freedom. I don't want to. No. All right, guys. Trick or treat. Chilling tapes. Let's see, Mr. Nightmare. Yeah, we'll go Mr. Nightmare. I like Mr. Nightmare. All right. Skip the ad. All right, guys. Rosie, you're such a pain in the butt. All right, guys. Hang on real quick. I'm going to share the screen. All right. Let's go ahead and do this here. All right, guys. This is from our friend, Mr. Dark, over on YouTube, guys. If you get a chance, check out his channel. Great stories off the internet. So these are 3 trick-or-treating horror stories, guys. Let's check these out. Baxon, good old Brody.
I experienced a sketchy situation on Halloween a couple years ago. My cousin came over for Halloween that year just to go trick-or-treating. I was 15 at the time, and I know that's a bit old for trick-or-treating, but hey, it's free candy.
That's right on that age, though.
My cousin was also 15, and we were planning on taking it easy that Halloween and just hitting enough houses to make a reasonable haul before we went home. My friend and his younger brother went with us, but we eventually went our separate ways. It was pretty busy, and there was a whole lot of kids at every house with decorations up. My cousin Jack and I decided to hit some of the houses with lights on with no kids already on the front stoops. Lots of houses that we had already hit before that had no decorations up and had lights on all had people inside ready to deliver candy to trick-or-treaters. But all the other kids I know for a fact target the heavily decorated houses. We ended up getting through like 4 houses in a minute because of no lineups. The next house in the line was not decorated at all, but there was a light on, so we thought we'd give it a shot. We knocked on the door, and immediately an older man opened the door. He opened it completely, which revealed 5 other guys just standing there. They were much younger than the older man who opened the door. I'm guessing they were in their late 30s, while the older man who opened the door was in his early 50s.
That's sketchy.
He held out a bowl of candy, then reached in and grabbed some and put it in each of our bags. The older man asked Jack what his name was, and Jack responded to his question using a fake name. Jack said bye before the older man could say anything else. We walked off the front stoop, and alarms immediately started going off in my head.
That's
Jack
weird.
seemed alarmed as well, and we started talking about how sketchy that was. Why were there 6 guys right there when we opened the door? Why were they all acting so strange? Those were the questions that were floating around in my head.
What do you guys think?
Jack and I were a
Invasion?
little spooked because of how weird that was. We went to 2 more houses, then we started walking to my house. Jack and I glanced back at that house to see a car pulling out of the driveway. The car drove up the way we were walking and started slowing down right next to us.
Oh,
The roads
man.
were clear, and all the trick-or-treaters were on the sidewalks, so there should have been no reason the car slowed down right next to us. We picked up the pace a bit, and that's when another car sped up behind them, eventually beginning to go the same
Lonnie.
pace as the first car. I recognized the guy driving the first car, and the guy driving the second car. The guy driving the first car was the older guy who gave us the candy, and the driver in the second car was one of the 5 guys just standing there suspiciously. There was also somebody in the passenger seat in the first car, but all I could see was the silhouette of the person. When Jack and I were 2 houses away from my house, we saw the first car park right across the street from my house. We didn't even see where the second car went. We just bolted back inside my house.
That's
Our parents,
sketchy.
who were sitting in the living room talking, asked us what was wrong. We told them the whole story, and when we were finished, we went to the window to check if that car was still parked across the street, and it was. But then 5 seconds after I checked, it drove off. It had probably been parked there for the 5 minutes since we went inside my house. My mom and Jack's mom wanted Jack and I to go
Rolls,
show
though,
our
they're gonna
dads the
give you
house
Lonnie.
where all those guys were in. But eventually, our parents calmed us down and told us it was just a Halloween gag or something. Though I have my own theory on what was going on. The reason why there were 6 guys in the main doorway was because when a lone trick-or-treater or group of trick-or-treaters much younger than Jack and I came to the
Can't
door,
tell.
they were looking to jump or snatch them. But when they saw that Jack and I were teenagers and literally the same height as them, they decided to play it cool, even though they still looked sketchy. And why they were following us in their cars, we will never know. But
That's
when the
weird.
night ended and everyone was off to bed, I realized that house is only 1 block from my house.
Whoa. How would you not know that ahead of time?
Hi, I'm Zoe
Right.
Gong. As a traditional Chinese medicine chef and food therapist, I love using Squarespace to share my recipes and want
Well, thank you. All right, Tommy, gross. This is going to be a gross one, guys.
This was many years ago. My old buddy Anthony and I were getting on our costumes to go trick-or-treating. We started going house to house just like a normal night. We got to the old part of our neighborhood, where our parents would tell us not to go because we were only 12 years old and we didn't know our way around there. We walked up to the first house there, and a nice lady opened the door who gave us big Hershey bars. After that, while we were walking to
What, do you guys remember that when you're like 11, 12 years old and you like explored outside your neighborhood for the first time, like in a different like neighborhood where you didn't know anybody? It probably was like 5 or 6 blocks over. But you guys remember that, like actually like breaking the leash, so to speak, the first time that you were able to extend out into someone else's neighborhood and got to like be by yourself or with your friends, away from home. That's a big deal. Kind of creepy though too, because you don't know your surroundings.
literally only the second house in this part of the neighborhood, this random guy came screaming and running towards us down the street. He came out from behind a church. We thought it was just a Halloween prank at first, like anyone would, so we stood there just laughing. But as soon as he got up to us, he tried taking the pillowcase full of candy out of my hands, so my buddy Anthony started hitting him with his pillowcase. By the time we got to this old neighborhood, we had a lot.
Okay, so I gotta point out Lonnie's comment on here, guys. I don't like to dress up as a panda. People are so mean. They say I look like a pregnant panda. Oh my God. Oh, Lonnie. I just had to point that out, guys. That's a good line. That's a good line there.
Lot of candy, so being hit with that pillowcase surely had to hurt. Anthony was hitting him until he let go of the pillowcase and started running away. We thought that was the end of him, until we started walking back, extremely shocked and confused. I called my mom and asked her if she could pick us up because we were pretty far from home, and that whole experience kind of made us want to get off the streets. As soon as she got to our location, we explained what happened, and she almost didn't believe us. That's how ridiculous it sounded. We got home around 10 p.m., and shortly after that, there was a knock at the front door. My dad figured it was just a late-night trick-or-treater, so we went to answer the door, and standing there was a man in a jumpsuit with a Michael Myers mask.
Oh,
My dad was confused because he was wondering what he was doing out alone trick-or-treating, and based on his height and build, he looked like an older man, not a kid or a teenager. Either way, my dad just gave him candy and didn't really care to say anything. But while Anthony and I were sitting on the couch, we noticed him staring at us, like his masked face was staring right at us in the living room. I felt slightly unsettled by it and was waiting for him to just turn and leave. My dad ended up shutting the door in his face when he wouldn't walk away.
that's weird.
So fast forward to like 1 in the morning. We were about to go to bed, but on our way upstairs, we heard a knock at the door. There was no way I was opening the
Hell
door at that
no.
hour.
Hell
I knew this
no.
couldn't be anything good this late.
Who would open the
So I
door?
went to tell my dad there was a knock at the door, and he said just ignore it. So Anthony and I go up to the room and turn on a movie. Anthony heard something though, and told me to mute the TV, and when I did, I heard it too. It was the sound of leaves crackling in the backyard.
Oh,
I looked in the backyard, and I saw that man in the Michael Myers costume swinging on the swing set in our yard,
Fuck
staring
no.
into my bedroom window.
fuck no.
I felt like my heart jumped out of my chest and up into my throat.
Take care, Teresa
It's
Deller.
like he was
I'll
purposely
see you
recreating a
around.
scene from a horror movie to scare us. I ran into my dad's room and told him that the man in the Michael Myers costume was on our swing set. He took on this expression of shock and concern just like ours, and he looked outside, but he didn't see anyone there. Then, right when we were looking, we heard a knock at the back door. My dad went downstairs to the door, but nobody was there. This man was toying with us, harassing us to scare us. It had to be a Halloween prank.
Oh, that's
My
when
dad
the
was
bat
equally
or the
concerned
gun
now.
comes out, or the
All of a
fucking
sudden,
knife.
I heard my mom scream in the other room. So Anthony, my dad, and I ran upstairs to see the man in the Michael Myers costume standing at the end of the bed staring at my mom.
Holy
My
moly.
dad told Anthony and I to run and call the police. My friend and I ran downstairs and grabbed the nearest phone. We called 911 and told them that a man dressed as Michael Myers had broken into our house. The operator asked if everyone was all right. I said he's upstairs, and my dad has him, but we needed cops immediately. She told me to stay. Police were en route to the house. From upstairs, there was a sounding, followed by their sliding window being pushed open. The two of us ran upstairs to see my mom and dad laying on the floor. My mom was crying, and my dad's nose was bleeding. My dad said the man jumped out through the window. When the police arrived, Anthony, my dad, and I told them everything we could.
That's crazy.
They did a sweep of the property inside and out, which took about 20 minutes, and the premises was clear. I think that might have been my last year trick-or-treating, and for good reason.
Wow.
I still wonder if the man that tried to take my candy was the man wearing the Michael Myers costume, and I deeply regret leaving that part out of the story we gave to the police.
Wow. That was actually a pretty good story, guys. What do you guys think of that one? What would you do if someone came to your house at 1 a.m? Like, yeah, that's when the guns come out. That's when the bat comes out. That's when the toys come out, man. If, ain't no way. If I see you in my backyard on my swing set, you're getting confronted, man. I'm coming out there to confront you. Oh man, that was a good one. I bet you he'll be beating Panda for some every J flour. The madman, he'll be a taco. He'll be a taco for sure. All right, guys, get into this last story here. Right here.
Halloween was always one of my least favorite days of the year. I never had a lot of friends in middle school or high school, so I never really had any plans on Halloween. In middle school, I didn't really go trick-or-treating, and in high school, I never really went to any Halloween parties. This was also at a time when my sister was away at college, so due to the fact that my parents were hardly ever home, I'd usually be home alone. This was one of many Halloween nights that I was left home alone. Halloween was on a Friday this particular year, so kids were out in droves and later than usual. My parents were gone for the week. My mom left a bunch of bags of candy for me to hand to kids. I got kind of sick of the doorbell ringing every 5 minutes all day, so eventually I just poured an entire bag of candies into a plastic bowl we had in one of the kitchen cabinets. My mom never really liked leaving a bowl on the stoop, but she wasn't there, so what was she gonna do? That lasted a good while because the constant ringing of the doorbell stopped for a couple hours at least, and when the bowl was empty, I refilled it. I wasn't expecting to hear the doorbell again the rest of the night because even if the bowl were emptied, I assumed people would know not to bother ringing the bell at a house with an empty bowl. So when the bell did ring again, I was not only surprised but also felt a hint of annoyance. I ignored the first ring, but about 30 seconds later there was another ring. This time I got up from my computer, pausing the game I was playing, and went down to check who was at the front door. I opened the door, and there were two guys in white vendetta masks holding small plastic bags with very minimal candy inside, it seemed. Neither of the two of them said trick or treat. They just ominously both stood there and then lifted up their bags and held them open. I said, "Hang on, I'll get more candy." I felt intimidated if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I went to get the bag of Reese's and grabbed a few to put in their bags. When I dropped the candies in their plastic bags, one of them, I don't know which, asked in a monotone voice, "Are you home alone?"
Oh, no.
I said no, but with a stutter because the question scared me. I said my parents are here. Then I said have a good night and shut the door. I waited by the door listening to see if I'd hear them walk down the steps. I finally heard footsteps leaving, so I felt relieved and started going back upstairs.
That's weird.
That question, am I home alone, kept haunting me.
Yeah.
I couldn't just go back to my game after hearing that.
What would
And
you
I
guys
realized
do?
the possibility as to why they would have asked me that, because there were no cars at all in the driveway or...
And what would you guys do in that situation? Two men who don't look like they should be trick-or-treating are wearing V for Vendetta masks. And they don't say trick-or-treat. They just come out, minimal candy in their bags, and then they ask you if you're home alone. What are you guys thinking? What do you guys do at this point?
in front of the house, yet the lights were on. Then when I, an at the time 14-year-old kid, opened the door, I probably looked like the easiest target ever. My paranoia was clearly justified though, because while sitting at my desk trying to get back into my game, I heard this loud bang from my window.
No.
I was on the second floor, so clearly something was just thrown at the window. My heart started to pound the inside of my chest again. In response, I turned off the computer screen and desk lamp to bring darkness into the room. I then looked out the window, and though I couldn't see anything out there because it was too dark, another object was thrown at the window right in front of me, this one scaring me even more than the last.
Oh, dang.
It sounded like a rock. I instantly felt this intensifying sense of danger.
Cast iron
I ducked
pan.
back down behind the window and left my bedroom. I didn't have a cell phone at the time, only an iPod Touch, so I had to get to the kitchen house phone. I crawled my way down the stairs so not to be seen through any of the windows. I got to the kitchen phone and dialed 911, but I think they saw even just the light from the little screen of the phone, because there was suddenly an aggressive banging on one of the kitchen windows. By now I was on the phone with 911 begging for help.
Yeah.
As I crouch walked out of the kitchen and towards the back door, I screamed, realizing there was one of the guys in the vendetta masks on the other side of the back door,
What?
trying to open it. I started screaming into the phone for help, but around the same time, a familiar voice was calling from the other side of the front door. It was our next door neighbor, Chris. I rushed to answer the door and he came in, clearly happy to see I was okay. He took the phone from me and spoke to the police for me. He saw the two masked men enter my backyard from his kitchen window and saw them throwing multiple things at the windows of the house.
Oh, dang.
By the time any police officers arrived at the house, those two masked men clearly knew better than to have stuck around. Chris invited me to sleep at his place for the night just to be
Message is
safe.
decreasing. What?
He was good friends with my dad before he moved, so he really didn't mind helping me. Having good relations with your neighbors may just save your life one day, you never know. What I do know is this experience made me hate Halloween just that much more.
Wow, guys, that was some creepy stuff. That was from our friend Mr. Dark, guys. Check him out if you're into that kind of channel, man. He has a great channel every, I believe a couple times a week he's posting. Messages are decreasing. I don't know what that is. I don't know. YouTube's weird. All of a sudden we got hundreds of people in here. We got a bunch of likes, and then sometimes they go up. Sometimes I don't know what's going on. We're rolling with it, guys. We are hot. We are on fire right now. I appreciate all the new viewers, guys. Everyone from the Healing Center, everyone from out in Needles, everyone from traveling through. If you're finding us in Dubai, I see you, Dubai. I know Dubai is out there watching us. Do they trick or treat in Dubai? That's my question. That is my question. All right. It was Chris and his buddy. That's creepy, man. You know, I never really thought about people robbing or home invasions and that kind of stuff on Halloween. It seems like that's probably the best time, well, the worst time that something like that could happen. That Michael Myers story, that was creepy. I mean, just the fact that he's Michael Myers too, and he's walking like, oh man, could you imagine hearing your mom scream running upstairs and fucking Michael Myers is standing there? Like, my God, man. Yeah, Michael Myers would be on the ground quicker. Me and Michael will be throwing some blows. Oh my God, man. That's insane. That is just some insane stories, guys. Do they smoke pot in Dubai? They do not. Or maybe they do. So they're under Surin law. Is that what it is? So I'm very confused about this. Dubai. That's what me and the homies did a couple of years ago, is trick or treat. Give me your jewelry. 160 comments on this video? That's weird. That is really weird, because we just did it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'll check it out. I mean, nothing I can do. I hate YouTube for that. So, like, if you have something going on, like, there's no one you can talk to. There's no, like, helpline. There's no nothing. Oh, I know you're playing, Tim. I know you're playing. I got some of that jewelry. No. There's no one you can talk to, man. There's nothing. It's all automated now. I think Facebook is like that. YouTube is like that. Whole bunch. Um, yeah, you just can't. There's nothing like you could be like, hey, what happened here? And that's a yeah, they don't answer you. They don't care. Yeah, it's crazy now. But I guess I mean, how many times would you? How much money would you spend answering phones and answering emails like that if you did have a huge company like that? I'm sure I'm one of a million a day that have a question that like look to try to email. So I guess as a company, it kind of makes sense to do that. But I mean, as a user of it, it really sucks, especially when you're getting monetized. Um, hey, Eric. Hey, no, man, I appreciate you listening while you drive. Man, that's pretty freaking awesome. Um, all right, guys, I'm going to get ready to break on out of here. Me and Rosie got the Halloween stuff to do today. We're going to get in our costume. I got a bunch of costumes for Rosie, guys, so you're going to see. You're going to see Rosie and Pugsley. You're going to see her in Wednesday Addams. We got a whole bunch, guys. Check out the Instagram, too. Those are going to be blowing up. The Daily Dank _420, guys, over on the YouTube. All right. I'm going to get out of here, guys. It's Halloween. I'm going to get ready for the 420 spooktacular. Oh, excuse me. Are you high, Chris? I do that. I do that a lot. I think I see something and then I jump over. I do that a lot when I do it when I'm sober too. So, oh no, it just went from 131 to 129 on this video. On comments, do we got comments already? Like I wasn't like that's weird. Hang on, I need to look at this. Chris, you got me tripping. You got me tripping. You got me tripping. Yeah, I'm only seeing I'm not seeing anything. Oh, because it doesn't show up until after it ends for me. I got to end the live to be able to see it on my fancy control panel thing. Comments though, huh? That's really weird. Yeah. Usually I get notified. I don't know. Maybe they were dirty comments. Maybe someone, man, maybe, that could be like maybe someone put something bad. I'm a famous rapper now, guys. There's some haters out there. There's some haters out there, guys. I didn't make no rap song, first of all, but there are people out there that think I did, and they're throwing tomatoes at me, guys. I can't do that when I'm sober. Oh, in the live chat, does it count? Where do you see the? I didn't know it counted. The live chat. Anyway, I don't know. I'm old. What do I know about this stuff, guys? Oh, what do I know about this stuff, guys? Let me see. You know what? We'll end it, guys. We'll end it with a Halloween story from me. I'm trying to think what's a good Halloween story. Ah, hmm. I don't know if I've ever had like I've had fun Halloweens. I don't know if I've ever had like a super creepy Halloween. Um, top messages. See, I don't see any of that stuff. I don't, man. Maybe I just need to. I've always thought that the live chat doesn't count for the comments. So then I don't really pay attention. It does screenshot it. I'll text it to you. Yeah, that's weird. I didn't. Yeah, from my view, I can't see it. Hey, 133. I'm happy with that. Yeah, it could just be like someone. Oh, yeah. Oh, you want to hear the song? Let me. I think it's maybe. Let me. Yeah, you guys will know it's not me right off the bat. I'm not musically inclined. I don't know how to drop a beat. Is that what it says? Drop a track, lay a track. I don't know any of that stuff, guys. I know video. I know audio and video. I know how to dub a freaking voiceover. That's about it. If you're talking about the 135, the little gray person, but it's how many are watching. Oh, is that what we're looking at? The eyeball? Is that what we're looking at in the corner? Yeah, it's like 134 now. So yeah, that's how many people are watching. What do you smell, Rosie? You smell, Mama. All right, she needs a bath. She's stinky. All right, guys, we're gonna get ready, get in our Halloween costumes. I'm freaking excited, guys. It's gonna be a great one. Let's get into Chris. I just love that you're watching it. Be like, wait, it just dropped to 93. They're messing with you now, Chris. Now they're messing with you. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Man, have a great day. Have a great, blessed Halloween day, guys. We'll be back at 4:20. We're going to be back at 4:20 for the Halloween extravaganza. What you need to do, I love it, Chris. I think it was awesome. Make sure you're getting in, guys. Hashtag the Daily Dank. Hashtag Elvira. My heart's on fire. Hashtag Halloween. And then hashtag Mod Squad, guys, just because. That's right. Get in on these giveaways, guys. We got a ton of them. It's going to be a great day. Who's ready to go get some treats? Let's go trick some people and do some treats. Oh, Chris Zucchini just got his treat. His trick. All right, guys, blow up those comments. Just keep smoking. That is right. All right, appreciate you guys so much. I never turned on the chat again after that. Oh, well. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Appreciate you so much. Have a happy Halloween day. I will see you at 4:20. We got a big party, guys. Halloween party. Hey, if you're in Needles, head on down to the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. You're number one cannabis superstore. Show up wearing a costume. They're going to give you a free prize. They got spin the wheel, make a deal. You guys know you want to check it out. Get in where you fit in, guys. That's the Healing Center. All right, guys, we will see you. Save some green on some green. And I will see you at 4:20. The extravaganza. What?
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
See you guys. Happy Halloween.